it's Amanda and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my holiday gift guide for the artist or creative person in your life. I am breaking down these gifts into different categories. I have gifts under $5, gifts under $10, $25, and last under $50. All of these products that I'm talking about today are available on Amazon, and I will have affiliate links down below. However, that is not the only place that you can get these products, and chances are you might even get a better price if you go into a store like Michael's and use a coupon. So definitely keep that in mind. This is just a guide, a frame of reference, a resource to give you ideas, and by no means am I pushing you to use the links in the description bar, but if you want to buy these products and you want to support my channel, the links are down below. Before we get into breaking down the holiday gift guide, I also wanted to briefly mention that I'm launching a few seasonal products on my online store. I am launching a couple of holiday themed sticker sheets that I'm really excited about. I think they're really cute and fun. And I'm also launching my 2020 minimalist calendar. I haven't really talked about it very much, but I'm really excited to use this calendar in the coming year. I think it looks really sleek and it would really fit in any workspace or office space. And it also comes with a sheet of custom calendar stickers so that you can decorate your calendar however you choose. So if you're interested in any of those products, the link will be in the description bar down below as well. Now, moving on to the first tier of the holiday gift guide, we have gifts under $5. Before I dive right in, I also wanted to mention that originally when I was planning this video, I wanted to have a tier for gifts around $1, but on Amazon they really don't sell products that are that low in price because they're too expensive to ship and you don't really make a profit. However, if you go to your local dollar store or Daiso, if you live near a Daiso, there are so many good drawing materials available for $1 to $2 that I highly recommend. I've picked up so many good brush pens, inking pens, drawing tools at Daiso that I still use regularly, and the same goes for the dollar store. So if you're just looking to pick up one or two really inexpensive items to share with the person in your life, I think that's a really good option. So I just wanted to put that out there because there's not an official $1 tier in this video, but the recommendation is there and I fully support using inexpensive drawing supplies. So there you have it. Now, starting off with the $5 tier, I did find 3 of my favorite art supplies on Amazon for under $5, which is really exciting. The first is a pack of 2 high polymer erasers. These are by far my favorite erasers and I have been using them for years. You get a pack of 2 for $3.69 and it's available on Amazon Prime, so you get 2-day free shipping. These are an incredibly versatile eraser and they last a really long time. I think erasers are one of those things that artists don't often get for themselves, but are always good to have around. So this is a really great option at a really great price. I also found a second pack of erasers from Prismacolor that has 3 different kinds of erasers. So if there's an artist in your life that is just really getting into sketching, this would be a great set because each of these erasers serves a different purpose that can help level up their sketching game. This pack of 3 erasers retails for $4.11 and is also available for Prime 2-day shipping. The last gift recommendation under $5 is something I am personally very excited about, and that is this pad of Strathmore mixed media paper in the size 6 inches by 8 inches. This is by far one of my favorite papers of all time. I mentioned it in my marker paper recommendations video and I am mentioning it here now because it is such a good price for the quality of this paper. You get 15 sheets for $4.93 and it's also available on Prime. So I think I'm definitely gonna pick up some more of this paper because truthfully, I love it that much. Now moving on to the gifts under $10. The first gift that I want to recommend is the 3-pack of Sakura Jelly Roll gel pens. These are kind of a staple for a lot of artists everywhere, and the great thing about this set in particular is that it comes with 3 different sizes. So if you already know that the artist in your life uses the white gel pen and they have found it really helpful, this is going to be perfect because it's giving them a backup of their most used gel pen and 2 other sizes. This 3-pack that I found retails for $6.49 and is available on Amazon Prime. Next is my all-time favorite sketchbook, the Canson XL Mixed Media Sketchbook. The 7-inch by 10-inch size retails for $9.44 Also Prime eligible, so it would ship to you in 2 days. This is seriously the best sketchbook for somebody who has been using really cheap sketchbooks and maybe has only experimented with the thinner kind of cheap drawing paper. This is a much heavier paper that allows for some experimentation with different medium, and it's a nice size because it's still travel friendly but isn't quite as small as some of those pocket sketchbooks. So it's a really perfect sketchbook for the price point, and it's really the only sketchbook I use. My last recommendation for art supplies under $10 is the Arteza water brush set. It comes with 4 water brushes, similar to the Pentel Aquash brush pens. I have used and loved the Arteza brush pen that I have for months. It's seriously so good for artists that are on the go, or just artists that like the flexibility of having the water in their brush pen already. Because this is a pack of 4, you can also mix custom ink washes in the brush pens, which is a really cool thing to do. So I am recommending this brush pack, which retails for $9.57. Also eligible for Amazon Prime. Moving up in price a little bit to the gifts under $25, the first I want to recommend is the Arteza 12 pan watercolor set. You guys know this was gifted to me earlier this year by Arteza, and it's something I really truly stand by as being a high quality watercolor set, perfect for beginners. So if the artist in your life has really only been using those cheap cake pan watercolor sets from the kids section of the art store, this is a really awesome gift to give them so that they can level up their watercolor game significantly. The 12 pan set retails for $17.99, which is a great price for a set of decent watercolors, and it's also eligible for Prime. It's such a good set. But if you're also looking for an alternative, the Winsor & Newton one is comparable in price and more or less does the same thing. So if you aren't able to purchase the Arteza one from Amazon or the Arteza site, you could go into your physical art store like Michael's or Hobby Lobby and pick up the Winsor & Newton one, use a 40% off coupon, and get on with your day. My next recommendation for gifts under $25 is the Arteza watercolor paper. I know I've mentioned a lot of Arteza products, but it's because I use them a lot this year. The Arteza watercolor paper is by far my favorite watercolor paper I've ever tried. So if there's a watercolor artist in your life who has been trying to make watercolors work on inexpensive paper, this is a really thoughtful gift to give them because it'll just show them how much paper can make a difference in their watercolor paintings. It's a very textured paper, it's very thick and very heavy, and you get a pack of 2 pads for $22.98. Prime eligible. It's seriously such a good deal, and I love this paper. My last gift recommendation for gifts under $25 is the pack of 10 Sakura Pigma Micron pens. It comes in a variety of sizes, so it's really great for those who are starting out into ink drawings. It's such a good set. I've seriously had mine for years and it's still hanging in there, so the quality is there, the variety is there, and it's such a thoughtful gift to give to beginning artists, especially those who are interested in manga or comics. Such a good gift. I highly recommend it. And you can get it on Amazon for $19.34. Lastly, I have my art supply under $50 tier, and I actually only have one recommendation, and that is the 48 set of Ohuhu brush markers. I reviewed this recently, so I will link my review up in the iCards if you're interested. But truthfully, it's just such a good set of markers for the price. You cannot beat it. Brush markers are hard to find at this price point, and so I think this is by far the best quality marker that I've tried at this price. It's very comparable to Copic markers, but if you don't want to invest or can't afford to invest in Copic markers, I completely understand, and I am just here to tell you that the Ohuhu markers are so comparable to the quality of Copic markers that they would be such an awesome gift to give to an artist in your life, whether that artist is a beginner, intermediate, or expert, because even expert artists like to have cheaper art supplies to just goof around with and not feel bad about messing up. So I really recommend this. You can get the 48 set for $37.99 on Amazon, Prime eligible. So amazing. So even though it's a more pricier item, I do really think it's well worth that price. So those are my top 10/11 gift recommendations for the artist or creative person in your life. There is no pressure in this video to use those affiliate links like I mentioned, and also really you can find great art supplies at a really good price. So don't feel obligated to spend $50, $100 on art supplies for the artist in your life. It can seem really intimidating to walk into an art store sometimes and see these big price tags, but I'm just here to remind you that there are great products at a great price, and these are ones that I've used and personally recommend. So hopefully you found this video helpful. It was maybe inspired by a tweet that I read on Twitter over the weekend, but I think by the time I got into the planning phase of this video, it was so far removed from that original idea that I don't really feel like I'm jumping on a hype train. I'm just trying to get y'all some good deals. So thank you for watching this video. If you purchase any of these items through these links below, I do greatly appreciate it. Happy shopping and happy holidays. I will see you guys on the internet. Bye.